Die vragskip Ever Given is uiteindelik na 6 dae los en weer op koers in die Suezkanaal. Hierdie krisis het 'n opeenhoping van 400 skepe veroorsaak. Daar is min mense wat hiervan kennis dra, maar 'n gevolg van skepe wat so lank in die water staan, is dat seediere, wiere en skulpe aan die skeepsromp vasgroei. Dit veroorsaak 'n sleerfaktor wat brandstofverbruik verhoog. Grant de Tooy, stigter en ook die eienaar van SymbyTech, het 'n oplossing.
So the measure that a boat uses is a little hard to tell because different vessels have different fuel consumptions, different sizes, and different designs. So one of the key factors around hulls is around the design and the way the engines, everything is made. So with biofouling, which is the big problem with these guys, is that they actually create more drag. So basically the whole shape of the hull is effectively distorted, becomes larger, and it has more drag. Now most companies or vessel operators, they have to maintain a certain timeline in order to get from one point to the other to deliver. And if their vessels start slowing down because of this drag, what they actually end up doing is to have to give more fuel, in other words, burn more fuel in order to speed up. The byproduct of this fuel is carbon dioxide. So you've got to keep in mind that about 53,000 vessels burn through approximately 1.1 billion tons of carbon dioxide, or around 4.5% of our total carbon emissions in a year. So that's a lot compared to about 10 million cars, if you work it out roughly. So we want to be able to reduce our impact on the environment, but we also want to be able to incentivize the operators. So one of the things that happens is when you clean a hull, that vessel can now burn less fuel, which translates into a saving for the companies. So the incentive for the company is a fuel saving as well as a mechanical and maintenance saving because they burn through less fuels. SymbyTech is ultimately a marine service provider. One of the core focuses that we do look at is the hull cleaning. And in order to facilitate the hull cleaning, we're actually developing our own in and out of water drones. By allowing us to have this magnetically coupling with the vessel, we're able to move around on the vessel's surface itself. And this gives us a better return in terms of how fast we're able to do things and how efficiently we're able to do things. We're also a lot more risk averse in the sense that we are a diverless solution. So we don't need divers to do the work that we do. And also typically diver operations very often take longer. So there is a larger cost associated with it. We're also not as affected by weather as much. Often in operations, up to 20% of the operation is considered to be a weather component. In other words, you might lose days or operational time due to weather parameters that don't allow for divers or ROVs to operate in a safe and efficient manner. So we're able to pass off between 20 and 35% of the benefit in the end of the day to the client because of the way we do things. Our plans are quite broad. Basically, we're really aiming towards being able to be, by and large, an autonomous system. So the idea is to be able to put a device on a vessel and it will run itself. It could stay with the vessel and run, or it could be added on as need be at a given time. So we've started a couple of different programs which we have running at the moment. So we've got machine vision and machine learning programs, and this allows our devices to recognize certain characteristics and features on a vessel, and with this it can identify a series of tasks that would be given to it, including how to be able to get there. So navigational component is also included.
En so bereik ons dan nou die einde van die 7de seisoen van Winslyn. Voordat ons groet, los ek jou met 4 belangrike wenke. En wanneer ons mekaar later vanjaar weer sien, hoop ek jy het die moed gehad om uiteindelik met jou eie besigheid te begin, of dat jy daardie nuwe risiko of kans op jou eie onderneming gewaag het. Die lesse is: volg jou drome, glo in jouself, neem risiko's en die belangrikste een, begin net. Intussen hou ons sosiale media platform steeds dop vir nuus oor Winslyn. Tot ons mekaar weer sien, hou mekaar positief. Goeienaand.